Tonight on The Edge, a man is killed after police say he pulled out a gun on them in Shelby Township.
Police say a traffic stop turned into a foot chase, and that's when it took a deadly turn. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack joins us live from the scene with more. Jess.
Yeah, Rupe and Taryn, it all started right out here in this parking lot of a coffee shop. That's where that driver pulled into. Instead of pulling out his license and registration as he was asked, he ran, and apparently he was armed. He ran behind these businesses neighboring right into a neighborhood, and the neighbors that we talked to earlier, of course, they didn't want something like this to happen, but they are thankful that no one else was hurt.
Shots fired, one down. He's armed with a gun, not moving now.
The call that came out over the police radio right around 3:15 Tuesday afternoon. That's a Shelby Township police officer you hear.
OIS, officers are 10-4.
OIS stands for Officer Involved Shooting. All officers unharmed. According to Shelby Township PD, it went like this. They pulled this white minivan over who drove into the Hotspot coffee shop parking lot. That's when the 41-year-old driver from Troy got out and ran. The officer followed, shouting commands, then pulling out his taser. At that point, we're told the driver pulled out a pistol and refused to drop it. That's when the officer turned to his sidearm, firing shots at the suspect, killing him. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. You're looking at the crime scene.
Yeah, it's insane. We've never seen anything like this before in this area.
When the gunman ran, it was behind businesses along Van Dyke near 22 Mile Road, nearing a neighborhood. Who knows where he was headed?
I don't know what's going on in the world that's causing things like this to happen so close to home.
Neighbors looked on as the investigation was handed off to the Macomb County Sheriff's Office. That's standard in any officer-involved shooting like this one.
People don't understand. Stop. Listen to what you're being told. It's got to stop somewhere. People are not needing to die every day.
Shelby Township Police, they say they're not releasing the name of that 41-year-old driver. We do know that he's from Troy, and that's about it at this point. We're also working to figure out why he was pulled over in the first place. Of course, a very important piece to this puzzle. Reporting live in Shelby Township, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Yeah, and when you look at these situations, and Jess, you've covered so many of these types of incidents, you wonder if the person was inviting this kind of gunfire because they were in distress and perhaps weren't doing well in life and just were inviting that chaos, or if there was something truly they were hiding and running from.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen it go run the gamut in terms of why people run. Hopefully some security footage in the area will shed some light on that. There's possibility of body cam and dash cam, but police aren't releasing that yet. We'll stay on top of it for you.